good morning, boys and girls. Sit down. I'm very happy to see you, and I hope that you are very happy, Sasha, yes, to see me. Are you happy to see me? Yes. Really? How are you today?
I'm okay.
Thank you. And what do you think about the weather today? Is the weather for school or for staying at home? Mish? Is weather today for staying at home or coming to school? It's cold. It's cold, yes. But what is better, to go to school or to sit at home? In such weather, what is it? To sit at home. It is better to sit at home. But if you have come here, let's start the lesson. And we shall continue our topic, the ecological problems. And today as a lesson we shall discuss some maybe new moments of this topic. But first of all, I want you to pronounce some words, just for you to remember. So first of all, загрязнять. Pollute and contaminate. Then ядовитый. Poisonous, yes. Отходы. Wastes. Сбрасывать. To dump. You can say to litter. What is it, litter? Мусор. What are the words? Мусор, do you know? Litter. Garbage, trash. Yeah? Garbage, trash, litter. Okay. Канализация. Yes, thank you, Sewage. Вырубать деревья. Cut down trees, yes. And maybe you remember the word нехватка чего-то. You don't remember the word lack of. Let's write down it. Write down, please, the word lack of. Нехватка чего-то. Okay, so lack of, it is kind of a new word for you. Now, okay, thank you. Now, are you ready to continue? Yes, thank you. Now you will listen to the text. You will listen to me. But you will listen to it in a not usual way. First of all, when I ask you, you will stand up. And at the blackboard, you will see the words. You must just now choose for yourself only one word. Please do it. Only one word. Choose for yourself. Sita, do you see? Only one word. You have chosen. Then I will read the text. When you hear the word you have chosen, you must sit down because everybody will be standing. Do you understand? So now stand up, please. And be ready to listen and be ready to sit down. Okay, our environment is constantly changing. No one denies it. However, as our environment changes, so does the need to become increasingly aware of the problems that surround it. With a massive influx of natural disasters, warming and cooling periods, different types of weather patterns, and much more, people need to be aware what types of environmental problems our planet is facing. Global warming has become an undisputed fact about our current livelihoods. Our planet is warming up, and we are definitely part of the problem. However, this isn't the only environmental problem that we should be concerned about. All across the world, people are facing a wealth of new and challenging environmental problems every day. Some of them are small and only affect a few ecosystems, but others are dramatically changing the landscape of what we already know. What word have you chosen? What word have you chosen? Huh? But landscape I have just pronounced. So listen, some of them are small and only affect the view ecosystem, but others are dramatically changing the landscape of what we already know. Well, thank you. Thank you. How did you like this work? Did you like it? Yes, thank you very much. And now I ask you to translate some phrases or just sentences from Russian into English. So, проблемы окружающей среды. Somebody. Environmental problems. Загрязнять водные ресурсы. Yes, to pollute water resources, yeah. Нарушать среду обитания. Maybe somebody knows нарушать. No, it is violate. Violate среду обитания. Habitat. So, will you repeat? Нарушать, it is violate. Violate habitat. Бросать мусор. Yeah, to dump, litter, what else? To drop, yes. So these are words. В больших городах много отходов сбрасываются в реки и озера. В больших городах много отходов сбрасываются в реки и озера. Please, Nikita. Dumped. And seas, yeah? Or lakes. Just dumped into. Thank you. Оставь машину дома, говорят англичане, думая об окружающей среде. Оставь машину дома. Can you nicely translate? Оставь машину дома, говорят англичане. Leave. Чью машину? Leave. Говорят англичане. Почему says? Say. English people. Думая об окружающей среде. Environment, yes. Thinking about environment. Well, thank you. Оставь машину дома. Leave your car at home. Leave your car at home. Say English people. Okay. Now, please, your task is to define, определить the topic of today's lesson. So, of course, we are speaking about ecological problems, and you know something, but we live in a region which is situated at the sea coast, yes, it's the seaside coast, and it is the Baltic Sea. And speaking about Kaliningrad region, you must know that in our region there are more than 300 rivers. I don't know exactly. And speaking about Sovietsk, of course, we are aware of the fact that our town is situated on the very big river, the Neman, yeah, and we have a lake. So, and when we speak about ecological problems, of course, we must speak also about what? About water, about water pollution, because it is also very important. So our lesson will be devoted just to this topic. And look, please, so water is the source, yes, of our life. And you know that not only our humans' life, but the life of plants, the life of animals, yes, it is very important. Now look at the picture and answer the question. What did the painter forget to draw? What did the painter forget to draw? Yes, he forgot to draw water, because water is used, you know, everywhere. But now I shall stop showing the presentation, and we shall watch a small video. You must be very attentive listening to the video, and then we shall discuss it, okay?
I remember the first time I saw a blue whale.
Oh, look, look.
I followed them since childhood.
Where do you think it's from? Is it from a ship?
I could see plastic everywhere. We were in what we thought was a relatively pristine environment. I started to wonder what was happening in oceans elsewhere on the planet. We have to make our life better for our kids' children.
Change is possible. It starts with us.
Well, did you understand the last words? Who understood? Change is possible. What is it? Change is possible. And it starts with whom? With us. So, and the author of the film said that this must begin with whom? With you, children. Yes, and you must understand this problem. But I suppose that you understood the film, and How many tons of these plastic things are thrown into the ocean and are thrown away everywhere? 8 million tons. 8 million. It is impossible. And then they showed a kind of a mountain. Do you remember that man? Yes, striking. How many years was these plastic waste were kept? Do you remember? About? No. Sorry, you say. 40 years. Can you imagine? And my question is, why plastic bottles and everything made of plastic is dangerous, especially for animals? What do you think? Why? Huh? They pollute water. And what about animals? Can they eat? Just maybe no, because they don't understand what they eat. Yes, of course. And it, of course, causes death of many animals. You know, even if to speak not about the ocean, but about even our zoo, sometimes animals die because people give them something, plastic balls, for example, yeah, or plastic bottles. And of course, a poor animal, if it is hungry, maybe the most, of course, can eat it. But my question again, this very awful situation with the ocean is the only moment, Sasha, in our environment? Or what can you say about only this ocean is polluted? No. What can you say? What can we say about our Baltic Sea, for example? Of course. By what can it be polluted? By what? But different trash, yes, what else? Waste, yes. Do you remember this canalization? Sewage, yes. And what else? What is the English for? Or maybe I don't want to say this word in English. By products and by oil, yes? And now you will work with the text. You have texts. Every of you has the text. The text is World Water Day. So when you read it, you will understand that this day of water really exists. And then you will answer my question, when and where it is, so to say, not celebrated, but marked maybe. So you have only 5 minutes for reading the text. Try to understand everything. But before reading the text, look at these small pieces of paper, please. And here are different numbers written. Your task is, while reading, try to pay attention, yes, to these numbers. And after reading the text, only after, we should do an exercise. So start reading. Good luck. 5 minutes. So I think that we shall finish now. And I hope that you understood the text. And now, please, answer my question. When is this Water Day celebrated or marked in the world over? So please, Sasha. Is celebrated on the 22nd of March in the whole world or in one country? In the whole world. The next question is why? Why the whole world pays attention to this day, or to this problem, water? Why? What do you think, Vlad? Why? Why people celebrate or mark, отмечают, yes, this day? Water Day, World Water Day. Why? Yes, most important resource for us. Thank you very much. What else can you add? Can you add anything? Why? Of course, water resources are very important for us. This is our life. Yeah. What else? What do people want to do with this day? Yes, who do not have water every day. Thank you. So, of course, because it is very important and we people don't understand this. Yes, because water is very ценная, precious, maybe more precious than gold or, I don't know, diamond. Yeah? Well, thank you. The next question will be, what fact maybe or facts surprised you in the text? Or maybe nothing surprised you? Were there some moments in the text which surprised you?
That every year
too many. Thank you. What else? What other facts? What else you want to say? No? So be more active. So please, Roma.
In the United Kingdom, every person uses about 115 liters of water every day.
Yeah. What else? What else? Did you notice? What else? Ruslan, have you noticed anything strange or surprising for you?
I agree with Sasha.
With Sasha. Nastya? Have you found anything? No. Okay. Somebody else wants to speak? Nikita?
About 750 million people not have clean water to drink.
It is really so. And especially people living in southern countries, Australia, then former бывшие republics of USSR, Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, I don't know what else, Turkmenia. Even maybe some years ago, I know that in some places people bought water. What is it, bought? Покупали, yes, for money. And it is, again, our life. Imagine for a moment, just for a moment, that one day you live without water. Just imagine. So you got up in the morning, you have to do what? So brush teeth, wash, so no water. Yes? When you wanted to have some tea, can you have it? No water. Of course, let it be. Let it without washing, without breakfast. You came to school. You are thirsty. What is it, thirsty? Thirsty? What is it, thirsty? Жажду испытывать. Yeah. You would like to drink. Of course, you can buy something. But imagine that no water in the shops. No water. Then you come home from school. You are very hungry. You would like to make me some soup. Can you do it? No, no water. So. And maybe this situation, when we imagine our days without, just day without water, it will maybe teach us, научит, to turn off, yes, our taps. What is it, to turn off taps? Краники, yeah. Or maybe just to save, economic a little when we are washing and brushing our teeth. So it is very important, of course, really. And can we live without energy one day? Yes. And as we discussed now, we cannot live without water, yeah? Because it is very and very important. It is source of our life. Now, you have, at the end of the text, you have a small exercise. I gave you 2 minutes just to fill in the numbers. What must you do? Что вы должны сделать? Что вставить? Цифры. So, good luck. Well, so let's read the sentence with your numbers. So, Nastya, the first sentence.
In the United Kingdom, people use about 150 liters of water.
Do you agree? Yes. The next, please, Nikita, you. Is it okay? It was 70. Yes, here in the text is 60%. Yes, Ruslan?
750 million people around the world do not have.
Now, so we have discussed already why we need water. Yes, water feeds and quench thirst. Yeah, it is maybe the main thing. And look, please, at this picture. I like this drop. Yeah, it is funny, really, and happy. So, problems of water supplies. So let's read. Sasha, can you read? Do you see? So what are the water problems?
Lack of pure drinking water.
Let's translate. Недостаток питьевой воды. Костя, the next. No, in English first.
Contamination of water resources, sewage and wastes. Загрязнение водных ресурсов канализационными отходами.
Yes, thank you. My question is to you. What can you do just to save, хранить, экономить water in your homes? Or maybe not to, maybe stop people from throwing bottles, packets, I don't know what else, sandwiches, yes, into our water. So yeah, water flows and everything takes with it, yeah? So what can you say? Have you any ideas? Or no ideas?
No, needed to hold more actions for the protection of nature.
So some actions, yeah? Good. Some actions. This is very important because only organizations which fight with all these problems, they do it. But we can do also. What else? Thank you, Mikhail. What else? What else? We need to build purifying systems. Do you remember purifying systems? Очистные, yeah. Yes, of course, it is very important. What else? Yeah, good. And it is nice for our, not for us, of course, but there must be some special, maybe, enterprises to recycle them, yeah? Anything else? Nothing. So every time when we do something bad to water, we must remember that water, it is we, it is our life, it is our flowers, it is our soups, it is our, I don't know what, drink, just pure drinking water, yes? And there are people who don't have it at all. The last moment, yeah, of our lesson. So remember, water is a symbol of life on the earth. Save water, be careful with water. Not only we people need fresh water. And maybe, of course, these actions, as Mikhail said, must be held for people who don't think even about it. And you know, there are many really such people who think only about themselves. And just to finish my lesson, I want to give you homework. Really, it is not usual. And when maybe after the bell, please come to the blackboard and make a photo of the site you must open. It is Learn English British Council, and there is a very nice quiz about our world. It is really very nice. You see, and this will be your homework. Just try to do this test or quiz, I don't know. And now I have a question. How did you like the lesson? Or maybe you didn't like it at all. What did you like? Or was the problem very necessary? Or it is not necessary to discuss? Your opinion?
Because we talk about environment problems, pollution of water, that we must protect.
Must protect.
Our health and nature.
Thank you. What other ideas? Did you like the lesson? Ruslan, did you like the lesson or not?
Yes, I like. We know this problem, but we don't do anything.
When don't do that, yes, it's a great answer. We know everything, but when we don't do anything. Thank you. Sasha, what can you say?
I guess it's a great lesson because we know something new about statistics. It's interesting and sometimes striking.
Thank you. Maybe you will use somewhere, yes, in geography, maybe another subject, this material. What didn't you like at the lesson? Nothing. Okay. Now the most difficult question maybe is: did you like yourself at the lesson? So what? Who can say that I am satisfied? Я удовлетворен with myself. Who can say this? Raise your hand, just. Oh, you are so shy. So, but what mark would you give to yourself, Yasha? 4, 5, 3, 2, 1. About 4, 3. No, it's too low. To yourself, 5. You. A 4. Nastya. You don't know. So you, Nikita. Okay. Thank you for your answers. It is very important to speak about just your participation and your reaction on your work. And maybe it will be great for you just to think about your future work at our English lessons. But I want to say big thank you to everybody who was really interested in the topic. Try to speak English. It is not so easy, and we know that. Thank you for quick work at the lesson. Yes, you didn't waste time. What is it? You didn't waste time. Вы не тратили время зря. And I am very grateful to Misha. Yes, really, because you heard him. Yes, he was great today. Well, thank you very much. And I